Tell me
Hell
why
yeah.
ain't nothing but a heartache.
Holy
Tell
shit.
me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Why is
Now I
Bryce's
can
high note
see
fucking
it.
Kermit the Frog every time?
Oh wow, it's a little tingly. Then he does
Probably way funner if I saw it.
then he does a food.
Maybe.
He does a food podcast on his OnlyFans. He goes, we're gonna make a nice fettuccine. We got some pesto here. We got some nice parsley. We got some spices here, and then to top it all off, we got a fresh. It's just nuts on the table. Oh, it's so good.
Gotta be there.
Reminds me of the episode where he was on the phone with the hotline.
Now I'm gonna deglaze the pan.
You deglaze the fuck out of that pan.
There's my plasma ghosts everywhere.
A little creme fraiche.
Oh, look, I'm rich. Yeah, that's good.
But
man.
it could be, you could substitute your creme fraiche with sour cream if you'd like.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Just gotta let it sit.
If you eat sour cream.
Who is, buddy, stop calling us from jail.
Shut your mouth.
We're coming to get you, man. We
Get
don't know
out
what you
of the
did.
phone booth.
But we're coming to get you.
Don't
You got
go
all
breaking
these
my heart.
Nintendos back here, Dylan. You ain't got a DS?
I couldn't if
Dead
I
stop?
tried.
I don't
make
know
a
what you're
deal?
singing. My stomach hurts.
I'm pretty sure they have Heart Gold and Soul Silver on the Switch.
Why'd you give a child a device at this time? What are you thinking?
A Switch is a lot more expensive than.
You have a
Came out.
Switch.
Oh, is that the
Switch.
new
What?
Samsung
I
Z
gave
phone?
it to a friend.
No, he's gonna be playing Super Smash Brothers for this podcast. We're gonna watch him and see if he can beat
Can
the
we
final
live?
boss.
Can we? Whoa,
Master Hand?
Master Hand.
Do 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 do
It's
do.
not charged.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: he cannot beat the hand.
It's a nice DS. Okay,
You can have it.
we'll come back to that.
That's yours, brother.
We'll come back to that.
Merry Christmas.
I would love
Save
Heart
that for-
Gold.
Say that for my bail.
Typhlosion is an underrated Pokemon.
How is he underrated? He's
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Oh, good to hear.
I like
Okay.
Bayleaf. It's one of my favorites.
Bayleaf is a great second evolution.
But I think Typhlosion is only one of my favorites because Charizard used to be my favorite.
What's the third one for Bayleaf?
Meganium.
I hate Meganium. I
Yeah,
would
no,
never evolve
terrible.
Bayleaf. Bayleaf
Absolutely
for
terrible.
life.
You might be Meganium too. You know all these Pokemon.
Also, what's the crocodile's name?
For alligator. For
Damn.
alligator.
Crocodilius?
Crocodile. For alligator. Totodile.
Also underrated.
I see why my
War
stomach
turtle.
hurts. War Turtle.
Yeah.
War turtle.
How you go
War
talk about
turtle's
Neo
awful.
and then you talk about
War
kitty
turtle.
cats?
Before Blastoise.
War turtle's awful. That's terrible.
What?
All the second evolutions are awful
I
except for
love
Quilava.
What?
Nah.
Charmeleon?
Charmeleon's
Yeah,
great.
Charmeleon's
Charmeleon, yeah.
soft. Charmeleon's so soft.
What?
That's a soft
What about
Pokemon.
Pikachu's second Pikachu?
Pikachu is
Pikachu?
only
Raichu?
himself.
Pikachu number
Raichu.
It just goes to the next Pikachu.
Well, Pikachu is the second.
Yeah.
It goes Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu.
Pikachu.
Not originally though, you know.
Uh-huh.
yeah, not
fair.
originally. Duh.
Okay,
Yeah.
hey, I respect that.
All of the Eevee evolutions?
All right, we're gonna name all 151 right now. 151 or
We
152?
did. Didn't we do that? We did that at a
151.
poker night one time. It took us like a decent.
We should
amount
play
of time.
poker one day.
Yeah. Do you want to?
That's all, folks.
My friend is
And
having a
that's
poker
the
night
podcast.
Friday. This is whoever wants to come.
What?
I thought you were busy
Friday
every
night.
weekend.
Your
Except for last
boyfriend's
weekend.
having a game on
Saturday and
Friday.
Sunday. I'll be out of town. Friday night, I'm available.
Who's having?
Bunch of fucking
Where's that?
nerds.
Who is this?
My buddy Matt. He lives in Riverview. Very
Yep.
nice guy.
Oh, how much we
You
playing?
guys are all
for?
welcome to join. Let me know.
I mean, sorry, we're not playing for real money. How many fake
we
dollars
normally
are we
do
playing
40 fun coupons.
40 fun coupons as a tournament?
And then you can buy back in. It's normally not a tournament. No, it's like we usually play 8 to 9.
8 to 9, 1 hour.
hour?
It's gonna take me an hour to get there.
8 to 9 people.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
wait, makes way more sense now. I'm like,
to
an
9
hour.
people.
Wow, dude.
I'm just gonna go to a casino.
We
Three
usually
hands?
start. We usually start around 7:38, and
Yeah,
then we'll
I'm
play
tanking
for
for
about
sure for an
it's
hour.
Not a
5 hours.
tournament, though?
Not a tournament. No, it's
So
it's very
action-
casual.
Action, please.
It's very casual. It's very
I'm
like a couple wives will play.
It's
very chill.
It's $2, two fun coupons with me. You guys play like a 50-cent $1 or 25 50 cent?
We raise it every time someone goes out. Someone usually goes out within
That's a
like
tournament,
the
brother.
first. I mean,
He
I wouldn't
said a
call it
couple of
tournament.
the wives.
It's one
play.
table. It's one table. So I mean, I consider a tournament 2 to 3 tables.
A tournament can be a
it's
single table tournament,
yeah,
STT.
single table. We're not playing
I don't-
World
I don't
Series
follow
poker here.
single
It's not.
Yeah, not
300,
4,000 people buying
Final
him.
table, baby.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think it has to have a final table, not the final table be the final.
No,
table.
you could be a STT. You could be a single table tournament.
Okay,
You could
well,
be
it's
a
not-
sit and go with a single tournament.
much more casual than that. Well, much more casual.
So you can cash out any time.
Not
He's
that
like,
casual.
well,
Not that casual.
No,
hold on.
you can cash out anytime.
Sir, I have $83.75. I'm going to.
You're gonna if you
stand
cash
up.
out big stacks, then you're gonna make me look bad. But we could work something out.
Cash out.
So you're there for actual fun coupons? There for a good time.
I'm there for a good time.
I'm there. It's only Hold'em. Texas Hold'em.
That's all they know how to play. Yeah.
That's all I want to play.
I dabbled in
kidding,
the
I'm
Iron
proud of it.
Cross last time we played, and people got a
and they
little,
undabbled you.
yeah, they did. They were like, "Hey, we don't do this."
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
do that shit. We don't.
First
fuck around.
off, we don't like the cross. Second off, we don't like iron. Third off, we don't even like you. Go on, Bryce, get the hell out of this damn poker
Bryce
game.
just sitting in the corner. The Iron Cross. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, guys, time for the iron.
As soon as he walked in the door, he's like, "Boo! The iron cross."
When I was explaining it, I told them like, "Hey, 5 of a kind is a decent hand in Iron Cross," and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
It's the best hand.
Best hand is 5 of a kind.
It's true.
It's a pretty good hand, you know.
Sorry, I meant 4 of a kind.
Oh, 4 of a kind is an awful hand.
Yeah, it's pretty dog shit.
If you have 4 of a kind, you might as well put a bullet in your head and
I don't
fold.
know, man.
I've
I
got
think most
4
people
aces.
win 4
Well,
of a
I've
kind.
got 5.
I got 12, bud. Sorry to tell you.
Exactly. We're on the same page.
Different book, same page.
We'll talk.
Speaking
we'll talk
of-
later. Invites out there.
Let's just talk now. You said 8 or 9.
8 or 9 people. Yeah.
There's already 4 of us
Yeah.
in.
Plus Matt.
Oh, you guys all?
his
Plus
wives-
Matt, that's 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Wives are out.
Why? Hold on. Wives? WIVES?
That's what he said.
Yes.
Women are playing this game?
Yes. The past 2 times women have won.
Yeah.
They're
Anybody can win.
they're distracting.
Yeah.
The significant other, I kept having me buy her back in because I was big stacks, and so every time she went out like 4 times, and then I would just slip her
Oh.
like.
So
we
you're
are
going
playing
south.
fun coupons for sure.
So you're sliding money. You're not keeping the big stack. I don't like that. I like that you have to buy new money in.
To get
Yeah.
back in. Yeah, but that's what.
Personally,
it's a
man, I'm
casual
just
game,
I'm
man.
just a bad.
Hey, you said
I'm,
you
I'm
wanted
a
to play poker.
degenerate.
I'm offering
You
you
only
a poker
slide
game.
chips to your boys at the casino. You don't do it at a house party.
I played poker the other day at the Hard Rock.
It's not my boys. My
Was
siblings.
going great. First couple of hands, up like 200. Bought it for 3, up about 185, 200.
Yeah.
Going well. Win another hand. I'm up like 400 right now. I'm still raking the chips in. I looked down pocket kings. I said, "Alrighty." No, fucking guy makes it like 18. I make it 45. Guy jams for 241. I snap call. I go, "You got aces?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Yeah, well, it makes sense." Doesn't have aces. He shows me ace queen. I'm like, oh, thank God. Flop comes ace queen 8. I'm like, fuck me, man.
We got one chance here.
And then it just ran out red, and no king. And I was just like, well, here you go, brother. I
Yeah.
just stacked them up for you.
Unreal.
I still ended up making like $100, but I was like, God damn.
Could be worse.
No, it couldn't have been
Could have been.
because I got robbed on the way out.
oh,
Oh God.
I would
No.
say we could be looking at Alabama all over again.
Oh God. But no, it was a good time though. You know, that's all that really mattered.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a fun intro. Let's get it started. Podcast number
16.
6. You got the big bad bulldog, Barky Barks, Ruff. Bryce, the cool guy, no glasses this week.
today.
That means don't follow his bets. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Amir, the Zen Daddy, we got him in the corner, and Tyler Dingy Bats,
Hi, that's me.
Don't forget about our jail friend.
our jail friend.
jail friend.
Yeah, phoning in. We will not name him. And then we
Collect
got
call.
I got a caller on line 1.
Dylan on the ones and twos. All right, boys, what do you have happening this week?
Dylan's got some shoes on that look like, I don't know if he's going hiking, swimming,
It's really just the socks.
battle fighting,
Or cycling.
or cycling, or
These are
psychoing.
These are my space shoes. That's what I call them.
Oh, the space episode was last week.
I thought this was like a pitch for like a elementary school on safe shoes, getting rid of shoelaces.
They're my safe space shoes.
I was went to a breakfast restaurant the other day, and I was looking around, and I was like,
A restaurant?
A breakfast
a
restaurant.
breakfast restaurant. It was a brunch place, but they're only open until
Is it
1 p.m.
Kiki's?
Huh?
Do
No,
you
this
love
is in
me?
Tampa. I forgot what it was called. It's a nice little spot. It's pretty popular, but segue of this was looking around, not a single person in non-slip shoes. Like there were like 7 servers, like 4 cooks because you can see the line, and not a single one in non-slip shoes. And there was a little spot. There's one exit where everyone was carrying food out, and every single time they walked through that, slipped. They never fell, but they would always see like a 2-inch slide. And I was like, I'm just waiting for it. I was waiting for it the whole time. They never did it.
You even hung out for a little bit longer just in case.
I did. I purposely sat to it. I normally sit facing the door like a man should. But no, I sat facing this because I was like, I'm waiting for something to bust their ass. And never did. The manager walks over. I'm like, hey, just, like, you might want to mop that or, dry it off because it's
makes sense.
It's a little slippery. And she's like, it's just the floor there. And she left.
If you tell me as a manager, hey, buddy, you might want to clean that up. I'm like, hey, buddy, eat your fucking breakfast.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what's going on.
I'm just saying, no, man.
Meanwhile, Bryce has got water in his hands, fucking flicking it on the ground.
He got oil in
got
his
some
pocket.
maple syrup to sprinkle it over, let it dry. But,
Call the health
Bust their
inspector.
ass.
Report them.
nah, that's all right.
That's the next step.
They'll be there this week.
No, I was gonna walk over there and bust my ass.
You should have.
Yeah.
Opportunity
Lawsuit.
was there. You could have owned that, bro. That could have been the start of our business.
That's been popping up a lot lately. I've been seeing plenty of opportunities to take advantage of the
We
system.
don't put that on camera.
There's always an
Oh, that's
opportunity
true.
somewhere.
My parents were on a ferry boat cruise in Clearwater, and is there like a pontoon boat with like windows wrapped around it, and they're pulling away from the dock, and the glass behind my parents just explodes, just exploded. There's glass everywhere, and my mom's first reaction is like, "I'm hit." Like, I'm hit. I've been shot. And so she turns to my dad. Is like, hey, like, am I bleeding? Am I hit? And he's like, no, you're fine. Just calm down. And there's like glass everywhere. So they're looking around. My dad's like thinking active shooter. It's like, oh my gosh. And then the captain walks over and is like, my bad. I tied the rope around the window frame.
What a clown.
Tied the
Captain, huh?
Yeah, tied the rope on the cleat.
What Craigslist post did you find this cruise on?
Unbelievable.
Oh my god!
Glass everywhere. I have the photos.
See,
to
in
back
my
it up,
head, your
but-
dad's like grabbing the glass and he's like, get this shit out of here.
Yeah.
Hands are getting cut up. He's like, yeah,
You're holding up the cruise.
hurry the fuck
we
up.
gotta get this boat.
Let's get this
boat on the
thing
water.
moving.
You think this is the first time I've seen glass shattered?
On the day of my
On the
daughter's
day
wedding.
of my daughter's wedding?
Wait, didn't we say that's not what he said?
No, he says that the day of my daughter is to be wed instead of the day of my daughter's wedding.
Daughters to be wed.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Not gonna lie, those non-slip shoes are definitely slippery.
Slippery? You got bad
Yeah, you got
non-slips.
bad non-slips.
Hey man, they said go to Walmart and get them, and I went to Walmart and got
Yeah,
them.
you gotta
got
get the
the
right
wrong
brand.
ones.
You gotta go to Payless. Payless
Shoes
has the
for
best
cruise,
non-slip.
my dog.
Hey, they went out of
Shoes
business for a
for-
reason. All right.
Payless is out of
Payless
business?
is not out of business.
Yeah, they're still around.
They are still in, they're still just.
Why
Yeah.
pay more when you could pay less?
They're in
They also-
one of the malls around here.
Payless, they stopped making shoe sizes at like 9. Like that's the largest men's shoes.
He wears a 9
I remember in
And a
like
half.
and a
I
half.
remember like
Atta
middle
boy.
school trying to go in there like, you can have these size 9 that probably they're wearing at the Special Olympics, but you can wear them in high school if you want.
Hell yeah.
I'm good, dude. We're going to rack room.
Rack room
Rack room,
shoe.
baby.
Hell yeah.
Rack room shoes, yeah, it's good.
They used to have the greatest Nike slides
They
in the
did have
world,
the greatest
Ooh.
Nike slides.
and
20
then they
bucks.
didn't have them.
Should have stocked up.
I like DSW. DSW has some
Dick
like,
sucking
pretty solid
Designer
deals.
Shoe Warehouse.
Designer shoe warehouse.
Never heard of them.
They're pretty nice, dude. I get most of my shoes from there.
Is that where you get your heels from, boy?
Oh yeah, my Heelies.
No, you're just your heels. High heels.
So I was trying to play it off. I knew what you meant, but I was trying to make it more fun.
Watch
Heelys,
out, dude.
Those maybe that's why these people are slipping. They got Heelys
That'd
on.
be great. There's a guy in my office that wears Heelys.
No,
and
he
he's-
fucking doesn't.
I promise you. I promise you. He's one of the accounting team. He's a funny guy. He's a
Yeah,
nice guy.
sounds like an accountant.
What do you work
But,
at? Fucking Mickey Mouse Funhouse, dude? What's
Basically-
going on over
basically,
here?
dude?
I was
It's a good
thinking he
time.
probably works in the warehouse. You
I
can get
think-
around quicker.
I work. Yeah, pretty much.
He sets up cones.
That's an OSHA violation if I ever heard of one.
It's a straight hallway from the accounting office all the way down to the break room where the bathrooms are. And so I have my office is right in between, and my door just faces the hallway. And so every now and then I'll just see him just
Who's running in the hallway?
slide
Oh.
by.
All right,
just
Scott, that
sliding.
was a good time. 9.7 today. Let's see what we got tomorrow.
Well, he's silent. Everyone else I can hear coming. I can't hear him on the Heelys.
No, that's not
He
good.
just slide him
He
by.
just wakes up in the morning. He's just fucking waxing
Grease-
those things up.
You gotta oil the bearings. Keep that thing rolling.
I've always wanted some Heelys.
For what?
I'd hurt myself.
What are you gonna
Whip
do?
it around, baby.
Whip it around and where?
The bar.
Oh, buddy.
To some sweetie.
buddy.
Sweetie. Whoop, whoop.
No
That's a hell
way.
of a move.
Get some like fucking reflectors on the things. Ching ching.
Oh, come on. All day.
And get like the
Strawberry
little,
teenies?
little
Anyone?
stickers on the back that say "Too good for
You
drugs"
gotta
or
get the
something.
little
like that.
spark
Dare
pad.
Cool for
while I'm
tea.
wearing my
Get the
Dare
little
shirt.
spark pads and just grind on the way over
Buddy,
there.
I'd be a woman magnet.
You would be an opposing magnet,
They'd be like, this guy's looking
Opposites
for children.
attract, baby.
Somebody
not
watch
these
out.
magnets.
Have you ever wore Heelies?
No.
Those things are heavy as fuck. They're like
believe it.
5 or 6 pounds each shoe.
You got skateboard wheels in there.
They're so heavy.
Yeah.
Props to Scott. You're right. He's fucking probably got calves of a god.
Scott.
The guy that works your place.
You don't even know his name,
Yeah, I
bud.
didn't know his name was Scott, but we'll
I
go with
named
that.
him. This is cool. He
Yeah.
seems
Scott
like
the
a
accountant.
Scott on his Heelys. Maybe he's a Heath. Heath
Heath.
the healer.
Nah,
Heath the
you're
Heath
giving
bar.
him too much credit. His
He's a
name's
Scott.
actually Mike.
Oh
It's
God!
legitimately Mike. I have to tell you, brother.
Jordan?
What?
Michael.
Nope, it's Mike.
Not
Michael
quite-
Jordan?
not quite Mike Jordan.
Michael Oggero.
Well,
Oh boy.
There it is, first and last. Can't imagine
boy.
just coming into the office and you got Jeff scooting by you. It's like, 30 days since the last incident. And
Yeah, he's on trial for incidents.
he just rolls right in.
I like to think he's working a little bit more efficiently.
Huh?
I like to hang out in the bathroom for a
He's an
few extra
accountant.
minutes.
If he's moving around, we've already lost some productivity.
That's pretty
Man,
true.
that's part of
actually.
productivity. You got to step away from the computer, reset.
he's got to put hands on, dude.
You got to
Yeah,
think about
He's got to get his steps in.
Boots in the ground.
Wait,
Heelys
he's not
miss.
getting his steps in.
Oh God.
Oh no,
I'm about to look into this.
no.
HR?
I'll bring him in. We'll get an interview.
No, we're good.
Yeah, keep his Healy ass out of here. All right.
bringing Heelies for the team.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun. I did see Amir last week get on one of those little hoverboards.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Shaking bacon.
It was on the reels, dude. I tried to do that on my nephews. Immediately bust my ass.
Yeah, Dylan's
It's
just like,
so hard.
just do it. Yeah, okay, Dylan. Terrible.
Dylan did it.
I was trying.
Yeah, because he
Kinda.
knows how to do it.
No,
Oh.
I did not know how to do
He
it.
almost
and
injured
I was doing
himself.
the same thing you were at first until my brother goes, he's got like a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old, and they just whip it around on those hoverboards. And he goes, you just got to step on. And I stepped on, and I go, well, it's a lot easier if you do that.
Just get on there.
Fair.
Get on the horse, dude.
I'll
Yeah,
say
just take a leap of faith and
it's
do
a
it.
lot easier when you have a, what are those things called outside to hold the house up?
A pole.
Support beam.
Support beam.
It's a lot easier when you're like
Supporting the house and me.
4.5 feet tall and like 50 pounds. If you get a nice little.
It is a lot easier if your
Fair
center
point.
of gravity is, like 6 inches off the ground.
Yeah,
That
100%.
makes sense. That makes sense.
I think if I try to squat down and do that though, immediately I'm on my ass. Quick.
I figured it out.
Do you start on your knees and work your way up?
Whoa.
That's what she said.
Like I always do, baby. You sick pervert. This is a family channel.
What's the most useless talent? I was thinking about this on the way
that
over
we
here.
have individually or in
No,
the-
just like just,
Yeah,
just like
right.
a
You can
talent
be a
that
fucking
somebody
president
has
sucking dick.
that is just almost like an annoying talent.
The one guy that goes, I can do the most annoying sound in the world.
that
Probably
talent?
like flipping your eyelids. That shit's fucking weird.
Back in the day, that would go.
Bryce used to be able to do it. That's why.
Yeah, that's
Bryce
fair.
like, yeah, no, not that though. You
It
know,
was a
something
cool,
else.
cool skin school for 1 minute.
Well, people thought it was weird, like touching your own eyeball, and I did contact. So I could
Most
touch my own
useless
eye all the
talent.
time.
I got you right now.
Go for it.
Glee King.
Gleeking.
Oh, dude, I used
Amir
to
does that
fucking
shit.
hate that shit.
Yeah, do that shit on some.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
fucking
Some
dude
dick
on the
boy.
bus.
Oh,
You
he's
do
a-
it. I won't name his name, but I'll never forget. I was gonna beat his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about either DB or SM.
I was thinking PP.
I'll talk about.
I was thinking Jiggity Joe.
I actually forget his name, but he had like long hair, like here. Oh,
No, you're
start
talking
with a Tim.
You're talking about
Tim.
middle school.
No,
you're
this
talking
is
about
high school.
MB or TK.
TK, and it was high school.
TK.
Oh, he was a great
They used
boss.
to do that in middle school too.
TK,
I
the
fucking-
barber.
And MB too. Used to hate that shit.
Did you and Dylan ride the same bus?
In middle school, yeah,
Yeah.
Did I ride the same bus as you, Dylan?
yeah, man.
A special bus?
Who
Do
sat in the
not
front? Who sat in the
recall.
back?
I mean,
Maybe not. Well, I rode the same bus as MB and TK. So if you were getting gleeked on,
No,
I was
no, no,
also in the splash zone.
I only rode the bus sometimes after school. I would just walk. It was only like a mile and a half.
It's a pretty long mile and a half.
No, we stop by the corner store, try to rob the guy every day.
Every day.
And they'd be like, guys, what are you doing in here? And then we'd be like, okay, we got money today. We got the 5 quarters. We're getting something.
We're getting something.
And he's like, okay, empty the pockets. Oh, shit. Got me again. Got me
Got
again.
me again.
What corner store?
The Marathon, right across from Lopez, or from Burnett.
Used to be the farm store.
Yeah. Used to be
Yeah,
a Marathon.
farm store.
Farm
Who
store.
knows what it is now?
It's a food market.
Mm.
I don't remember the name of it. It's still the same guy. Same guy still owns it.
I walked from school to McDonald's one day.
That's a long walk. That is a long walk.
No, hold on. Let me rephrase.
From Armwood?
Yeah, we
Okay, that's not
intended to walk to McDonald's. We saw. Fuck, what was her name?
Who knows? Who
Come on,
cares?
everyone.
I know what you're talking about because I remember the story, but I don't remember the girl.
She was outside walking the dog. Like, yo, hey.
Miss Parker? Miss Parker?
It was
Miss
Miss Parker.
Parker?
Miss Barker.
She offered us a ride. We took that shit up so quick. Yes, please.
I did walk from Armwood to my house after football practice one day in the summer. I pulled my hamstring. It was so embarrassing.
During the walk?
Walk.
I pulled my hamstring
walking?
during the workout, and then I
Oh,
walked
boy.
home like
No.
That's a
4
long
miles.
walk
Yeah.
after
That's a tough
pull
hamstring.
It was,
hamstring.
and I had my backpack, and I was just like, look at this soft bitch walking down the
Fucking
street.
Peggy Joe walking
Yeah.
down 92.
People laughing at me. Well, they weren't
Damn.
really, but in my mind they were.
Oh, they were definitely laughing at you.
Look at this idiot.
Oh.
I had practice
This
with
is
them.
a
They didn't
perfect.
see me.
Jared, do you want to tell the story or should I?
Oh, whoa. You don't tell this story.
Jared, you got the story queued up?
Let her rip.
All right.
Yeah, that means I don't remember it.
I'm
guys-
pretty sure.
Yeah, I have no
All
recollection.
right. I got you.
Oh,
I
you
got
Just
you. I got you.
go, hey,
So-
you remember a story?
No,
No,
you
you'll know
remember
the story.
this
You'll know the story. We just talked about it recently. But all right, one of my favorite stories from high school, mainly of Mike Sharp, is we were all at a house party off of like Wheeler. No, Wheeler, sorry. MLK.
Doesn't matter where it's at.
This was
Yeah.
pretty far walk too.
Before we start the story, my favorite thing about Bryce is every episode he talks about how bad he is at telling stories,
And I just rip them.
and he
I
just
rip through them.
fires them one after another, just story.
He
That's
said-
how I face my challenges, dude. I get them head on.
You
I
said-
find what I'm the worst at, and I just practice and bury it.
You're not wrong. This is your Toastmasters.
I
Let's-
do
let's hear it.
love.
I
I,
love
do love how you preface every story with.
I'm bad
Oh,
at telling stories.
I'm bad at telling stories. It was a Thursday, 5:36 p.m. Light drizzle,
Right.
Or maybe it was a Saturday. I
or
don't
maybe it was
remember.
a Saturday. I'm pretty sure we were 15 to 22 years old.
15 to 20.
All right,
That's
continue.
about right. So I think we're about 15, 22 years old. And, we're at a house party. And so we all, all the boys were feeling pretty good. Don't remember, we didn't have our car there. Anyways, so we all go to bed. We're sleeping in different rooms. I know Sharp specifically had pretty much passed out the night before. And so me and Mike wake up and Sharp is just no longer in the house. And we're like, oh man, like we lost Sharp. We give him a call, doesn't answer his phone. And so we're like, okay, let's drive, let's head back to the house. Like he either got picked up or he might be walking. So we start driving down the road. And as we're coming up, we just see this guy with his shirt off. Start pulling up closer. We forgot that we had drawn the biggest dick ever on Mike Sharp's back. And we just see Mike Sharp with a giant dick on the side of his face and a massive one on his back, walking down a busy street with no shirt on.
This is false, fake
carrying
news.
a newspaper.
This is fake news. This didn't happen.
Carrying a newspaper.
Nah, I remember that.
And he's like, he's already walked maybe 2 miles at this point. So we stop and go to pick him up. And he's like, yeah, I was stopping to grab a newspaper from my parents. And I was like, the newspaper guy didn't tell you you have a giant dick on your back.
She was a nice lady.
Sharp said, for the third time, I'm not sucking anybody's dick tonight, all right?
What's up
Quit
with
trying to
everybody?
stop me.
I did not have the dick on my face. I saw that before I left. I went to the bathroom, washed that off.
Okay, he found the one on his face, but he
Did
forgot
not
about the
know there was one on my back, and I did walk, about 3.5 miles and buy a newspaper for somebody on the
in
corner.
our hometown, which is not like
Great-
super
Great
spread out.
advertisement.
The best part of the story is that I rolled over while I was sleeping, and on one of our friends' wood floor, there is a giant dick imprint that got stuck from Sharpie that never came up. It's still
Permanent
there.
marker.
Yeah, it's
Still
permanent
there.
marker. Still there.
We're the assholes for
was
drawing
at,
on your back and permanent marker.
Jordan's house?
This is a Jordan, yeah.
I remember that
great.
night.
The
was a
tip
night
of the
of,
penis
yep.
went from the nape of his neck to the bottom of his butt crack.
Is that prison calling?
I'm a big guy, too.
They had to put a carpet in that living room because it never went away.
I think the way you get rid of Sharpie, you draw on it with a new Sharpie over it, and then you rub it off.
but it was a
I've heard
double
that.
Sharpie. Sharpie on Sharp does
been-
not come off.
I
Son's
see
back
the-
to this
see
day.
the issue.
To this day.
Yeah, that was the night of dinosaurs, and
Yep.
you falling asleep with your shoes on.
Yeah.
Classic. Forgot about that.
How
Ron.
else would you fall asleep when you're ready to walk?
I fell asleep
Oh,
one
he
day.
wasn't ready to walk. He was ready to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know.
I just tend to make bad decisions on sleeping when I get a little boozed up.
Did anybody else in elementary school get dressed for school the night before, sleep in their clothes, and then wake up the next day already ready, and then go out the door?
Never.
Only on the first day.
Never.
I'd be like, "It was the first day. I'm excited."
You got my outfit.
Didn't fall asleep on the first day.
I
Yep.
had such an issue waking up on time for school. I still have an issue waking up.
I was
on
going to
time
say
for
you,
anything.
you had that issue in high school, so
Oh yeah,
I predominantly
Oh, yeah.
wore basketball shorts and hoodies, so it wasn't much effort.
he didn't wake up to his alarms, and his alarm was so loud, and they
Oh,
would just
yeah.
it would never stop.
Dylan's alarms?
Yeah,
Dylan had the
never.
worst alarms.
Like Dylan, wake the fuck up!
You for sure had the worst
Shit is
alarms.
screaming. I literally would stay over there. Like it wouldn't be on like I guess it was a school day. I'm just like.
no, the alarm probably just goes every day of the week.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Every
was there on
day.
school day, and I was there. I think the first time it happened, I was there not on school day, and I'm like, "Oh, is he not going to turn this off?" And then
Yeah.
I didn't realize that how deep Dylan really
Oh, yeah.
sleeps.
It was the alarm that was like a drum set,
no,
right?
it was a nuclear warhead.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But he had that and he had a drum
I
set.
went through several alarms trying to find one
And
that
the
would wake me up.
ducks. Yeah, the ducks too for a while.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
Well,
only-
the Ducks
there's only-
was a new one.
there's only one that woke him up, and that was his dad coming in. That's the only alarm that got him up.
Hey, Bill, what the fuck up?
We brought that up. We brought that up the last time we were all with Dylan's family. But there's one time I spent the night and I slept in Dylan's bed. Dylan was on the ground. And when I got woken up to a belt on my ass, and it was Dylan's dad, thinking it was Dylan, and he just whooped my ass.
Hell, boy.
I was like, I forgot. I left my shoes by the pool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, coach. I'm sorry, coach.
Never staying the night again.
Oh, that's fucking great,
That was a
dude.
bad one.
He won't even apologize. He'd be like, "How you doing in the bed, boy?
Yeah, it's your fault, not his.
Where's Dylan?"
Why the hell sleeping on the floor, boy? It don't make no sense.
Good times.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Bill's character.
Are there any like classes you guys want to take to like? I don't know. Like there's like a cigar rolling class. There's like I see this like make a knife making class when I drove up here.
Yep.
You know, is there any class like that you want to take?
Falconry.
Falconry, what's that
I
mean?
want to be able to raise a falcon. I want to have a pet falcon.
What the fuck?
What are you, an Arab sheik?
In what world would you need?
I want to. Well, eventually, I'd like to own land. I told you guys. You guys
He's
know.
gonna be a rancher.
I want to own I want to own a ranch. And I would love to have just walk out to my little chicken coop, and on the top of my chicken coop, I have just like a falcon roost. Go up there. I'm like, hey, set him free. Target him on something. Comes back with like a rabbit or something like that. Boom.
Would the falcon not kill the chickens?
I'm
He's
gonna have to-
trained, buddy.
That's why I got to take the classes.
Sorry,
to make sure I train him
sorry,
right.
Yeah, he knows the difference.
Yeah, come
Don't
on, man.
fuck up the
Imagine
chickens,
asking
yeah.
that question. How do I prevent the falcon from killing my chickens?
Tell me I got 12 to 14 chickens, one falcon.
That's why they wear the mask, right? So they can't see the prey.
Yeah,
Only
until
take the
you gotta
mask off
you
whenever
take
they
the
go to
mask
hunt.
off. Exactly.
Fuck chickens.
See, it's well thought out. It's a well thought out plan. I just need to take the class and be apprenticeship, and I'm pretty sure it's like a 10-year thing. You have to find a falcon master. They have to have a baby falcon, and you have to raise the baby falcon from the egg, basically.
Buddy.
I'm talking about a weekend class, bud.
10-year investment. I think I could do that.
Yeah.
Man, I set long-term goals.
Holy
guys. I set
shit.
long-term goals.
I can't think of anything for that long.
I probably want to do a cigar rolling class just to
That'd be cool.
figure out what I'm,
Not a
Smoking.
falcon class.
Technical foul.
I've set a high bar.
I think I might dabble back in Spanish. Learn Spanish, you know. Been having this issue at work where this guy says perro instead of perro. But
Well, there's dog and there's butt.
and yeah, exactly.
Right.
So imagine my confusion when he's talking to me.
No, I just assume he's always saying butt.
Pero.
I was
Battle.
saying
Dog
dog.
butt?
Now I see your issue.
He goes, he'd be talking and say a sentence and he'd say perro and be saying butt. I'm like, what the fuck? What's up, dog?
Gotta go
You
feed-
know, he's trying to
Gotta
say
go
what's
feed
up.
my dog.
Sharp said, this guy still doesn't get it. What's up, dude? Nothing, man.
Yeah.
I've been here for 4 hours. Quit asking me what's up. I'm
calling-
obviously
hey.
I'm obviously working.
Yeah, what's up, gato? Like, what's up, man? Like, what are you doing? No, but Spanish would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be that.
I mean, I was thinking more of like a hands-on class, not really learning like a language, but Spanish
skill.
I like.
You get on Babbel.
I have Babbel. I bought it.
I mean, I think
I'm
it's
starting.
free, isn't it?
No.
No, you have to buy the
Got a couple
subscription.
free lessons.
Yeah, I think you can get a couple free lessons.
It's like
Starting
a-
my
like a
Spanish
club.
back up tonight.
I did watch a movie today.
Inglorious
shit.
Bastards.
No, it's called Sisu or something. S-I-S.
Sisu, yeah.
Dude, pretty good movie.
It was called Mein Kampf.
No,
Shut
Sisu.
your mouth.
When they made a movie?
Sisu's
It's
like the
called Sisu.
old man World War II.
Yeah, it came out last year. It's pretty damn good. It gives you really Inglorious Bastards vibes, honestly. It's pretty damn good. The main actor that is the badass old guy doesn't say a single word until the last line of the movie.
It's like
It
Old
says-
Boy.
That's
No
kind of like a
spoilers.
spoiler, I feel like, but
No
okay.
spoilers.
Not really.
Not
I
really,
mean,
maybe.
he's a badass, dude. He's a badass.
Jason Statham.
Batter.
No.
Come on, bud.
I didn't recognize the actor.
Do you
He's
know
not
Jason
not a
Statham
big
is?
name guy.
I'd say, well, the person that made it is like the people that made John Wick.
Oh, quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Quick.
So it's a pretty good movie, honestly.
Mhm.
I think.
He's better than the Bear Jew.
He's better than the Bear Jew.
Yeah, he is. He's more of a one-man band
Did
type
you
of guy.
know that The Bear Jew was originally written for Adam Sandler?
I didn't know that.
I'm glad they didn't put
what's
Adam
the Bear
Sandler.
Jew? I only know the Hebrew Hammer.
Inglorious
Same-
Bastards,
same
the
guy,
Bear
isn't it?
Jew.
Oh, I never seen that.
What's his
movie,
name?
Actually,
Eli Roth.
Eli
Really never
Roth,
seen
yeah.
it?
Director.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for work, and this is for fun.
You describe your nuts when
You ever seen that movie?
Jarhead?
Why wouldn't you?
Is it
No,
the
that's not
Big
Jarhead.
Adventure?
That's Lone Survivor.
Jarhead is. This is my weapon. There are many weapons like this, but this one is mine.
I think we're still
Things
talking
like
Lone
that.
Survivor.
What movie was that?
Stanley Kubrick film. I forget the name.
Full
of it.
Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket.
Never seen it.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket.
Same.
I bet
just
you
kidding.
could
I've
suck
seen
a
it,
golf
yeah.
ball through a water hose.
I've heard that one a lot.
Yeah, you. Damn right you
I
have.
bet you would.
What platform is Sisu on?
Amazon Prime.
Nice.
Yep. It's a good movie.
Cecil.
Yeah. I feel like I watched another movie before that today, and it was also pretty
How
good.
many movies did you watch today?
I watched a lot of stuff today.
How was Interstellar?
It was pretty good. If I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to some sweetie about it, and she's like, "It's not that good a movie." I'm like, "Psh, not talking to you anymore.
Those waves are terrifying.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was a great movie. I didn't really care for it, plot twist if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, plot twist.
Still
for
never
Interstellar.
seen it.
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Well,
Haven't seen
Still
it?
never seen it.
Yeah, give it a watch, dude.
Every time I put it on, it's usually a long flight. I fall asleep in the first 15 minutes.
how?
Because you're probably
Probably can't
pounding
even
some Ambience.
Yeah.
I can't say
Ambience? What the?
Is that-
Whoa.
Jesus.
Damn
at this,
drug addict.
at this
I don't
point.
know.
Yeah,
I don't know my drugs
Hitler's
very
drug
well.
of choice?
Forgot my first and last name.
That's Michael Jarrow.
Gotta
Just
say
so
my
you
What's
know.
full
the-
name before that.
What's the sleeping pill?
Oh,
that's
Ambience
it.
will make you
Ambien
sleep.
is-
Okay, we're on the same page. I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Mike's not taking that.
Yeah.
He takes everything else. What are we talking about here?
Jesus.
It's a herbal supplement.
Yeah, every time I watch Interstellar, I'm abusing Ambien.
Yep. I see the issue actually.
Yeah, I don't care for the ending too much of Interstellar. That I didn't care too much for. I mean, it was great. A little like,
I cried.
I mean, of course.
Oh, okay. Just
Oh, that's
making
pretty
sure.
sad.
It's
Yeah,
very
of course.
sad.
Oh, I cry every time like a baby.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
cry in every movie. Though.
And now I have kids and I cry
Me
even
too.
more.
It's
Oh,
been
I'm sure.
84 years.
I don't have any kids, and I cry. I'm like, wow.
Gets to that one scene.
Don't go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so proud.
Stop
Not
him.
even Interstellar. Any movie. I'm
Make
so
sure you
proud of you.
stop.
I'm like, shit. I wish somebody was proud
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of TikToks where it's like that one guy when you're watching a movie and it's like they'll name, Matt, this is the first scene that Matthew McConaughey filmed, whatever he was filming Interstellar, and the first scene was the saddest scene in the movie. And I realized I am that guy, and I'm a terrible person for it. Because I'm always the one that's like Lord of the Rings. Aragorn kicks the helmet. Yeah, I turned to everybody. I was like, hey.
Did you know that he broke his ankle when he
broke
kicked
his
the
he broke his
helmet?
toe kicking that helmet. I'm that guy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't
I
ever
know.
watch a movie with
Yeah.
me.
I know. I'm really like trying
I
to
bet
be
you
more
didn't know about the
self-aware.
fact that whenever he stabs the hatchet out of the air that the orc threw at him, it was not meant to actually happen, but
Yep.
it just accidentally
Improv.
did happen.
Improved it. Unreal.
Honestly, if you ever did that while I'm watching a movie, I'm looking, shut the
And then
fuck
I'm
up.
just turning
Also
the,
in
I'm just turning the
Interstellar.
movie off and
You're turning the
leaving.
movie off and telling you got to go.
You're going home.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I'm kicking you out.
Also in Interstellar, when the waves are coming, the timing of the
we all
thing
know
is,
that one. Come on.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
just making sure.
You remember the time when that guy told us about the movie and we said, get the fuck out of here?
Yeah. I'll see myself out.
Strike 2. It's your house. Get the fuck out of here.
Sir, we're playing poker tournament.
Get the hell out of here.
I am learning lessons from TikTok trends, and it's really
Flat
really
Earth.
bothering me. I know. That's why I was actually crediting your argument. It was like, man, I've actually learned a lot from TikTok.
Yeah.
Mainly about myself and what I do wrong, but
You don't do
Okay.
anything wrong.
I appreciate that.
We don't do anything right, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Circle back. I was wrong about 95% of the stuff I said about Flat Earth last week.
Oh, we know.
Buddy, you're wrong about 90% of everything you say. You think Washington's going to win tonight?
Expect. What time? We got 15 minutes.
Need them to win tonight.
It's no longer a
They're doing the coin toss right now.
Need them to win.
Yep.
I got action on the coin toss. Let me know how it goes. No.
Oh
In the
man.
Super Bowl.
I remember my days of being a degenerate.
This last week.
Oh, they're not over.
Growth.
How much did you lose to make you change your mind?
We don't
about
need to go into
going down
that.
that
Oh,
path?
man.
We don't ask that question. You never ask a gambler. Exactly.
Okay, since we're all a bunch of degenerate gamblers, what's the most you've won?
What
in
you most
one-
you've lost on a coin toss?
What's the most you've won in a month? What's the most you've lost in a month?
Call it.
Oh, I'm such the degenerate. I never kept track of that. It wasn't important to me.
Oh,
I don't know the most I've ever lost in a month. But I know how much I've won in one bet, one parlay.
how much?
$10,100
That's sick.
off $100 bet.
That's
Awesome.
sick.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
When they first, I was living in New York. They did sports when they first got Sportsbook open on FanDuel. I was going hard.
HARD hard.
It was literally one night that I started at like 1 o'clock gambling, and I stopped gambling at 3 a.m. They send you a notification like you've gambled this much money in this amount of time. Got up to like $90,000 in the 24 hours. It was a good day. I won like 30 grand and then lost it all.
Wait, were you up to $90,000 at one point?
It's just
No,
a cycling.
just-
Oh, it's
back
just
and forth,
cycling
yeah.
bets
Oh, okay.
of 90
I gotcha, I
grand.
gotcha.
I think the most I put on one game was like 7 grand
Yeah.
Damn.
hit. Lakers were hot.
Nice.
The issue with that is you win big,
Bet big.
you lose
I
big.
started getting into tennis. I know nothing about tennis, and I said, this guy's name looks cool. 5 grand.
How cool is his name? Not cool enough, huh?
Not cool enough. He was way up, and he lost.
Is that right around the time you were going to buy a Rolex?
No. That was before that. I actually bought my truck like the month after I got up, all that money, and then got down all that money, and now I still have a truck.
Nice.
Gotta pay for it still.
I wish I got to see New York Sharp. I imagine he's like Adam Sandler from
Uncut.
Uncut Gems.
Just
Uncut
walking
Gems.
around
Dude, I was real
with 3 different watches on.
real
all gold.
degenerate, gambler. A lot of booze, just sitting at the bar. Yeah, why not? 500, sure. Oh, who's this? Chinese basketball? Put me in, dude.
Brutal.
Raccoon Monkeys, baseball team in China. Cost me a lot of money.
I mean, it sounds like they should cost you a lot of money.
They did. They went probably 6 or 7 games in a row where they did not score, and I kept going. This is the game.
This is the
Multiple
one.
games where they didn't score.
Yeah, like 6 or 7.
Plus 1,400.
They
They're gonna
didn't-
get one this time.
Yeah, they kept playing the Dragons over and over again. I'm like, God damn, Dragons got some.
They got to learn them at this point.
They
You
got
know.
some dice K's on the mound, dude. They're
Yeah.
just cooking them,
Oh, boy.
and they never won, not once.
No, I remember our crazy night at the casino and slots. Actually, I don't remember because I was drunk.
Las Vegas or not Las Vegas?
Not Las Vegas.
When
just
me and you ran it? Oh, yeah. Me and Amir were on a heater. We
Buddy.
ended up winning like $8,000 each.
Well, we won more.
Yeah.
Wait,
I feel like you play your best when you get hammered.
I mean it's all luck, but we
Nah,
were
we were
on a heater.
We started off down a little bit, and then we were just chasing it, and then hit for 1,200, hit for 2 grand, hit for 6 grand, hit for 2 grand. We were just
We went to
smacking them.
We went to Buffalo. Was Buffalo?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. No, yeah, it was Minnesota. We went to casino in Minnesota. It was us and like 4 or 5 of our buddies sitting at one table for blackjack.
No, that was Buffalo.
Yeah, it was Buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, when
Amir
the
was there.
fucking everyone was winning.
Yeah. I think table total, we were probably close to like 60 grand, maybe 50 grand.
No,
I was up.
For the story, let's say it is.
I was up 8.
it was like maybe 20 grand.
No, it was more than that because Jordan was up 4. The guy next to me was up 6.
Well,
I
that's
think
Jack was
Alan, either you and
Alan
Alan
was
were the
up-
big winners.
Alan was up 6 or 7. Yeah, I mean,
Jack wasn't really betting much. He probably was up a few hundred.
all
to
right,
1,000.
we'll say 35, maybe 40.
But they shut down the table because it was an automatic shuffler. You got fucking Dingus over here doubling down on 12, 13, 14.
Oh Jesus.
No pit boss involved. And they're just fucking dishing out heaters.
Yeah, and they took my social security card and my license because they thought I was counting cards, and I was tipping the dealer like $500 every couple hands.
And they
You were
shut down the
also
table,
hammered.
So you guys were
I was. They kept feeding me double vodkas and
they're
Red
trying to
Bulls.
get you to slow down.
No, I was
I was
just.
trying to get it back.
I was getting.
Yeah, exactly.
I was getting aggressive, but I was crazy. It was like I'd bet 500, and I'd be like the next hand I'd have like, I don't know, ace nine, but I'd put $5. Then I put $5 again, and then 500, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? It was a great time.
Did you cash out? How did this end?
Yeah, no, we got kicked out. They shut the table down. They said, "Get the fuck out of here."
With your winnings?
Yeah,
Oh,
My
beautiful.
buddy,
That's probably best case scenario.
Me was there the night. My buddy, we were hanging out with him for a little while, and he's starting off not great, down like $8,000, $9,000.
Are you talking about the high limit room?
Yeah,
night?
and then he ran it. Ran it all the way up to like $30,000.
No, I think okay. So he pulled out what $5,000? His last his like $2,000.
Yeah, he ran from
His last pull was like
yeah.
$2,000.
He was in for 10 though at that point.
He had $200-300 left on the table.
Mm.
2 hour heater.
Went up to $30,000,
love that.
and I left at probably like $26,000, $27,000. He got up to 30, and then he pissed it all away. And I got a text at 7:30 in the morning when I woke up for work. What can you do? Like, how much more can I send? I was like, there's no way. I call Amir because I figured Amir was still with him. I'm like, you really lose it all? You go, bro, fuck that, dude. I'm never staying here again. I'm never doing this again. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was like a 7 hour bender, just drinking
It was
green tea shots.
He was only there for 7 hours. It started at 9. There was an extra 4 hours in there, 3-4 hours before Amir got there and was hanging out and vibing.
I tried to get us Louis XIII comped. At that point, it made sense to buy it.
Yeah, for real.
They're like, sir, that's $300 an ounce. I'm like, and what's the problem?
Yeah.
we're winning over here.
Not seeing the issue? Send it.
And he's like, yo, should we just buy it? I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna say yes for you to pay that much money. You're winning. They should comp it.
I don't know if it was that night or if it's a different night, but he did pay for like maybe a 2-hour massage for me, which is $2 a minute, 128 minutes,
Wow.
240. I think he gave him like $350.
Very generous.
Solid.
Yeah. Well, when you're the only person that's there hanging out with you at the time,
Keep
it's like,
you going.
yeah, you got to
support.
keep me there. Whatever you want. I need someone here. So
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah,
So-
whatever you do, just don't sit at a blackjack table with me. Because if you're expecting somebody to play smart, I'm not that guy.
I don't expect anybody to play smart. It's your money. Do whatever you want.
People get pissed. People next to me get pissed. Guys showing like a 2 or a 3, and I'm showing a jack. I'm hitting, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm hitting.
Hey, I got bad news for you.
What?
Touchdown, Michigan.
No, you're lying.
Really?
Yeah.
Unreal.
Uh-oh. Fuck.
We'll be all right. Long game.
Yeah, it's
Long game.
It's going to be a long game.
Was that the first drive?
Yeah.
I wish I could have
Yeah,
waited
it's
till
no
the
big deal.
first drive was over and I could have really hit the money line.
They bet it now. Get some more money in on it.
Nah, you're good.
I think you're good.
Now it's time to double down, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Double down.
Yeah, I mean,
See?
Who said that? Who is that?
Hello, this is your conscious. It's time to double down.
Shit, that's all of our conscious. Let's bet.
and we're live.
You guys see the video of the guy literally from prison? He places like
Yeah.
some crazy parlay, and it was like the money to pay off his bond. Is wild.
You know what's funny is, well, I don't know if that's what I saw, but I saw there's this one dude reading. He's like, I want the Saints money line. I want this, and he like reads it out, and like they all ended up hitting. And then like everybody's like, yo, what are the bets for next week? And they start going through. And then I remember like he lost like a bunch in a row, and he's like, fuck that. I hope they give you life. So fucked.
That's pretty
It was
messed up.
so funny though.
I get very excited about some well cooked Brussels sprouts.
Cut off the end, cut them in half.
I never tried them pan fried. Used to be a baker. Just throw them in the oven.
Baker Mayfield.
I living with Oggero. All I ever 90% of the time he cooked, I just know he wrapped some salmon in some foil, threw it in the oven. He did that
Ooh.
4 times a week.
I never wrap my salmon,
On
but
season, just
No,
do-
I've never seen anyone go through
I do cook it in
aluminum
oven
foil
once
like Mike Oggero.
But he's making grills.
I don't even like salmon. Is the crazy thing.
You guys not remember that? You guys not remember him cooking salmon?
I remember that, and I borrowed that strategy, and it works.
It is good. He made great salmon, but that was like his go-to
like
dish.
Salmon.
I like the cedar planket on the grill.
That sounds wonderful.
That's probably
too.
a lot better, honestly.
Yeah, that
Soak
sounds
the
good.
cedar plank.
I can honestly say I only remember Mike making salmon one time.
No, a lot.
My favorite thing that he used to do was he would cook turkey bacon in the microwave, and the whole house would smell like turkey bacon for like a
Oh,
week.
it would stank.
We would have
Turkey bacon's
multiple.
so bad.
We would have multiple cups. Like you'd always use like coffee mugs of bacon grease. Just like 4 or 5 of them on the oven at all times.
Ew, I live in an
forgot
apartment. I
about
just dump it down the drain.
Yeah, he does.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about them.
Yep.
I used to microwave the turkey bacon for 4.5 minutes, and it makes them into chips. And then I'd eat my hummus with turkey bacon. And you do that for about 3 months straight, and you just hate turkey bacon for the rest of your life.
And he was the tubbiest middle schooler you've ever seen.
Yeah, turkey bacon and hummus sounds pretty good.
Yeah, depends on the hummus.
Sounds very kosher of you,
I see the.
and I could
Read the
never.
Bible.
I could never.
That's why you
Turkey
little
bacon,
fuckers sit-
disgusting.
Sir, if you're going to rent books, you need to return them in a timely manner. Every time they come back, all the pages are stuck together.
We've had enough of this shit.
What book would have that effect on you?
The Bible.
Moby Dick.
Saturday, I detailed my truck, and I just I have some pleather, so I would clean the pleather with some leather cleaner
That's
stuff.
the first
and then-
mistake. It's pleather, not leather.
Yeah, I know. But I degreased my engine. I did some standard maintenance, but
Swap the motor.
I did quick engine swap. But I just used a bunch of rags, and I had to carry a bunch of stuff up in the house. So I cleaned up my area, I threw all the rags down by the passenger seat, and then I took the rest of the stuff up to the house. Just kind of left the rags in there for a couple days, and then I was driving over here, and all those fumes from those rags were just filling up the car. I just hotboxed myself in the traffic, and things got a little dicey. I had to literally pull over at a gas station because I was fucked up. I was delirious.
Couldn't roll the windows down.
Yeah, you don't have windows anymore.
I didn't. It wasn't a strong enough smell to where I could lock it in. It was a whole bunch of different cleaners and everything, but
Hit you with that carbon monoxide.
things got real dicey. Whenever you were like, "Hey, are you gonna pull over?" Or am I gonna stop and grab you something? I was like, I have to stop.
Yeah,
and
I
grab
have to
it."
stop.
It took
I
a
can
while.
only imagine you just sit there trapped in your car. Don't know how to get out.
Right?
7-Eleven, quick.
I hit the point where I was about to pull over on the side of the bridge,
I locked myself in again.
collect my thoughts. I don't think I'm fully recovered yet.
Sounds like a good time. You guys trying to go sit in the car real quick?
I tossed the rags out at the gas station.
There was also a bunch of Sharpies. I took the tops off. I don't know why.
You couldn't have put them in the bed?
No.
No.
Might have still got them.
No.
They're still in the truck.
No.
Damn.
Damn.
It was a good time.
We had a good opportunity set up for us. Which gas station did you throw those products away at?
I hope it was a gas station. I pulled over somewhere. I saw some
Oh,
bright
oh,
lights.
God.
I saw some bright lights.
Stopped at the casino.
Could have been somebody's garage.
It's a landing strip.
So I got my braces back last week.
Back.
Yeah.
You used to have braces.
Yep. Middle school, 2.5 years.
Damn.
And then I had retainers, and my dog ate them, and I'm like, I'm a superhuman. They're not going to fucking shift.
What they do?
They shifted. Yeah, they shifted the fuck out of the fucking, And then, got my braces back in.
It looked good. It looked straight.
Thanks, man. I talk like what are those people?
Gays.
Speech impediment. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Speech impediment. Lisp.
No, those are the
A parcel tongue. I don't know where you're going with it.
Slytherin.
Who's saying that? Michael Joe, shut the hell up. But they gave me this free T-shirt.
I still don't know what kind of
I thought
people
that was a
you're talking about.
Wingstop shirt.
I thought it was Wingstop earlier, and then I thought it was a Bentley also.
Oh,
Dr.
Dr.
Stubbs,
Stubbs.
what's
They
up?
literally stole
That's a nice t-shirt.
Bentley.
the
Yeah.
Bentley.
Oh, Dr.
logo.
Stubbs was my doctor too.
Yeah. He's like, oh, you've been here before, and he pulled up a picture of me from like 2000.
A little creepy.
Well, he's a doctor. You know,
They've
they
got
got
records.
He's like, you've been here
He
before.
literally has your dentals. Like that is how you find
picture
people.
of your teeth, not just you.
Well, it's a picture of my face,
Like
but it's like me in
that's creepy, dude.
late high school, just acne, comb over.
Guy was waiting on you to come back.
I mean, I'm still ugly, but you know.
No, you had a good look. You had a good looking late high school.
You mean the fucking rat tail with this idiot or the
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
mullet?
You fit in well.
Great looks. Great looks.
Yeah, we gave you a mullet and shaved your legs at the same time. It was
Yeah.
great.
Still have that picture.
Yeah, it is a pretty good picture.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
like
yeah,
I like the rat tail on you better. Mullet, not so much.
you know, I don't like either.
Yeah, the
But
rat tail
yeah,
was pretty bad.
I got my braces, and
Did he give you a good deal on your Invisalign?
you know, you would think being a returning customer,
Did he give you something?
Actually, returning customers
give
get
you
the fuck
something.
the worst. It's always
Some
the new customers get the best
loyalty
deals.
rewards. Yeah, they
you
will
get a
lock in.
T-shirt now.
Right.
I got a toothbrush and toothpaste and floss.
Hell
How
yeah.
much?
I'm telling
You
Bentley
get a-
that's trying to steal his shit.
$40 value.
You get to grab something out of the mystery box.
Oh, that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no more mystery box. And he's had the same conversation with me twice. He's like, "Oh, did you dye the platinum in your beard?" I'm like, "Nope, all natural." He's like, "Yeah, I have it on my head." I'm like, "It's a good look." He's also like 60 something.
I mean, it's
Then
a
right
hell
after
of a,
he's like, "Did you die to platinum?" Bitch, I just fucking told you.
I think it's a hell of a movie. Call it platinum instead of grays.
He was trying to wonder where you got your color from. He's like, I'm trying to touch it up here.
Oh yeah, he's like, "It's a good look." And then a week later, you put that in yourself? I went, no, still natural, baby. And
Your doctor has Alzheimer's there. I mean, I want to be on the lookout.
That's why he keeps the picture so he doesn't forget.
yeah, now I'm repping his logo for free. That's a pretty cool shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
I like the
Nice
hat,
shirt.
honestly. I like the
thanks,
hat.
man.
I think
Yes.
the S inside of it looks kind of shitty.
Yeah.
I'll let him know you
All
said
right.
so.
You just go
Yeah.
home, Dingman.
Okay, so
Right now?
I remember
Yeah,
that
you
movie. I remember the other movie I was watching today. It's called Plane.
Plain.
Plane.
Plain.
Just
Plane. Plane.
Is that a sequel to like Thomas?
That's the
Tank-
train.
Tank engine.
Thomas the Train.
No, this is Plane.
Like
with,
cream cheese.
That one guy looks like,
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson.
he looks like Gerard Butler.
Oh, Gerard Butler.
No. But it's not him. He got the English accent.
Tom Hardy.
I think he's on Olympus Has Fallen. I think that's,
That's
it.
That's Gerard
Gerard
Butler.
Butler.
Yeah, it's Gerard
Gerard
Butler.
Butler does have an English accent.
It's a good chance it's Gerard Butler.
That's strange. No wonder it looks just like him.
Yeah, he
Same mannerisms.
Ironically said, "Oh, Gerard Butler," and we found
good,
it.
good chance Gerard Butler.
Okay.
Great actor.
Not pretty good.
And the dude from
We don't gotta go down this road again.
that's superhero from Marvel.
Captain America.
No,
Samuel
no,
L. Jackson.
No. It's one of the the Netflix series.
Never seen him. Netflix series.
He battles the guy from The Rock.
He's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, he's a big black guy.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it. He plays a convict, and
Butler.
it's actually a pretty good movie. You know, I thought it was pretty good.
He is right. That is Gerard Butler. Now I know what he's talking about. Playing with the Luke Cage actor.
So how do you choose the movie you're gonna watch?
How do I choose?
He just clicks the next one.
I go, haven't seen that movie. Guess I'll watch it.
Pretty good way to pick movies.
Unless I go like, this looks like not a good movie, then I don't watch it. I go to the next one.
I would be curious to see the percentage of people that go back. Like, do they? I feel like it's a different type of person. One person goes with the one they know because there's like, hey, let me throw on some movies, and then other people like always look for a new movie.
Kidding me?
I always look for a new movie, but it's tough because I like all the movies. I know what movies I like.
Right.
When I go to a new movie, I'm like, fuck, man, this movie's probably gonna suck. I'm not gonna like it. And I'm very if I don't get interested in the first like 10, 15, I'm like, guess we'll watch something else.
You don't watch the full movie and then be like, okay, it sucks.
No, I have a problem with my attention span, and it makes me want to just be on my phone if it's boring. So I know once I start reaching for my phone to stop, unless I'm under the influence of marijuana, and then I'm like, you know what, we could stick this one out, and I'm just locked in, and then I get to the end, I'm like,
It was a pretty shit movie.
pretty good movie, even though it probably sucked.
Honestly, pretty good movie.
Oh wow.
Out of 10?
I try to stick it out. That way I can be like, okay, it was pretty shitty, and bring up points to people that try to make an argument of, oh, it was a good movie, aka Saltburn.
I was about to say the last movie that I never felt the need to go grab my phone was Saltburn.
Buddy, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and I made it about 10 minutes before, like, all right, I'm gonna give it a chance.
That's the whole point. You're not supposed to know what's going on. You think one thing and it ends up being another.
It was not. I never thought anything. I'm just like, what is this? Just blank thoughts of, huh? Why would this guy recommend this? And about an hour in, I'm like, no chance I'm finishing this fucking movie.
I didn't recommend it.
So you went against what you said. You don't stick it out.
Yeah, in this
Okay.
one rare case, I
Got it.
that was the point. I usually stick it out, but this one, someone recommended it to me.
The recommendation was not because, hey, it's a good movie. It's because, hey, like you're going to see something you've never seen before.
Penis on a screen? Because I saw a bunch of those.
Have you seen the new South
Maybe I'll
Park?
watch that tonight.
Eating some period pussy.
Cred. I got cred.
It was just a very confusing movie.
See, part of the issue of what you guys are talking about, Dingman saying he can only watch 10 to 15 minutes before he feels like he wants to turn it off or look at his phone, is the entertainment industry as a whole now. They're viewing like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu. They're viewing all the movies that they're putting out as content, no longer as movies or cinematic experiences. Not all of them, of course, but the vast majority of what they're pumping out, it's a content machine. Let's get this content farm rolling because they want to get eyes on their screens.
I disagree with
so they
that.
can sell ad revenue, so they can keep subscription revenue up.
I disagree.
HBO Max, this is probably a poor
It's just
example,
Max,
but it is an
dude.
example.
Just Max.
It's now Max because they merged with Discovery.
I get it for free.
And I don't know who the CEO is anymore. I forget. But
Me too.
one of the issues that they had when they did the merger was rather than having the cast and crew listed out as director, cinematographer, writer, they were all content creators. They weren't even labeling them as their profession.
To be fair, Max puts out some dog shit shows and movies.
They view everything that they put out as content.
But we're
they
talking
don't view
about-
it as movies.
But you can't.
anymore.
Right, that's like saying an art exhibition is in control of the art that they're exhibiting. Like the people that are
They
the
are.
painters
They
of
are.
the art, the directors. All I mean, they of course they fund and they choose what they fund.
You don't think
But at the end of the
you don't
day-
think Netflix is in
confused.
control of
They
their
do.
Netflix originals that they are
They
producing
are.
and
They
paying
are.
for?
I agree. They're 100% in control. But at the same time, the directors, the people involved in the project, they're not going to just put out shit just to put out shit. If they're involved, their names on it, other than like Adam Sandler, who just gets paid for crazy ass movies. But they're still like the directors need to make a name for themselves. If they just constantly put out shitty content, they're not going to get the next job. So I see what your point because they're flooding the content, but I think it's more about. I think like we're talking about not being able to watch a full movie without picking up your phone. I
Who's
think
the
it's more
movie
of a
guy
personal
here?
issue.
The studio execs
you?
fair.
fit the bill for all the movies that go out.
Of course.
Besides,
The producers. Yeah, the producers are.
and they're all making these decisions based off of a boardroom. You've got the outliers like Scorsese, who can make whatever movie he wants because he's Scorsese, and you've got A24, which is a production house that's funding a lot of independent writers and directors to do kind of whatever they want. They're giving them free reign. But you think Universal and Warner Brothers are giving their directors the ability to do whatever they want nowadays? You think Disney and
No.
Marvel are giving their directors the
I don't think they're giving
opportunity
free
to
reign.
write the stories and to direct the stories they want?
They're not giving
No.
free reign, but the directors are still going to make the best product they can within the boundaries that have been set for them.
Because who wouldn't? Who wouldn't
Exactly.
try to do the best they can?
That's my point. And
And the boundaries are create some content, get some eyes, get some subscriptions. Let's go.
That's literally everything. That's literally what do you mean? That is what everybody's trying. That's what we're trying to do in this room right now: is create content, get some eyes. What like it's everyone?
You're not wrong, but we're talking about the downfall of the movie industry.
I think the downfall of the movie industry is not because of the content that's being put out. It's because of the customer and what we're trying to consume. Most people aren't willing to put in the time to go to a theater for a 2-hour movie or a 3-hour movie because
I will.
I know we will. You're a movie guy. You're a big movie guy. We all will, but most people want to do that. Most people want to have a movie on in the background for while they're working or have their laptops in front of them. That's why or shows like The Office are still like the #1 streaming shows.
That's a
Because
pretty funny
people just
show.
want background noise.
I can't have things on in the background. I'll focus on it.
I have
I'm trying
have
to do
stuff on in
something.
the background. I have to have some sort of.
Office is pretty
I can
funny.
have very low music, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I like that. I don't know why I got like used to just having people talk in the background. So I always have like a podcast when I'm working, listen to a podcast, listen to some sort of video, and it actually helps me focus more. It's interesting.
No, I'm with him. I think there's too many shitty series or movies
They're just
that come
pumping
out.
and pumping and pumping and pumping and
Because
get
if
it
you
out and
if
get it
you
out
look
and pump it.
at the past few years of what's been trending, Netflix, 1 through 10, it comes and goes, and then people don't ever talk about that shit again.
But I feel like
That's true.
And it's never something memorable. More times than not.
I agree, but I think now more than ever, people can get their projects funded.
Absolutely.
Right. So I think this opens the door for more artists to succeed and to
absolutely, it does open the door for more shitty content to be put in front of our faces.
right. But I mean, it's,
Kind of like this podcast right now that you guys are listening and watching to. It's just more shitty content.
Yeah, this
just
is
getting
less
in front of you.
This
With
is
the shit comes the good stuff too.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
if you have 100 shit, you might have 10
right.
good.
Right. That's what
One
he's saying.
good one that you don't have to wipe.
Instead of them all being quality, now it's quantity, and you're bound to have a banger if you make a fucking 100 movies.
Which is, I was gonna say, which is part of the issue where Bryce asked Sharp, "What do you like to watch?" I just kind of scroll through until I find some. Maybe I'll watch this. Maybe I'll watch that.
I gotta say, I probably watched every top 10 Netflix recommendation last year, except for like the chick flicks. I couldn't tell you one fucking movie I watched.
I could tell you that Stranger Things is probably the best show that Netflix has made. That's carried over year over year.
I think it's gotten worse every single season.
Ozark was really good.
I'll see. I always have the counter argument for Ozark. Ozark sucks. I'll say it. I'll go to the grave.
Ozark's pretty good.
First season, great.
I like the first. The first season was good. I like the first 3 seasons, honestly. The 4th season,
I'll be honest.
Same thing with
What
Stranger
about
Things.
like what about you? There's like Netflix has a
good.
couple.
You was
good
fire.
shows.
He was very good.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
but
was
you're
fire.
naming the outliers.
What do you mean?
just said.
It's a project that
Yeah,
they
you said
funded
top.
and that it popped up and it was good.
Yeah, I'm thinking top shows.
I have no problem with a shoot till you'll miss concept or a
I
just
said you was good.
I like you.
All right.
I put
like-
you on to you.
I like you also.
piece of shit.
again. I agree. Like sometimes we're just flooded with too much content, but at the same time, like I like the idea that people are able to make what they're like. People are getting the funding to put stuff out. Even
Yeah,
though
but
it might
I
not
don't
be the
think they're
best.
getting the funding in the way that makes them expand the creativity. It's just like more like, oh, we're making something that's hot right now, and Netflix is going to fund it because they know they'll make money off of it because they'll get the views.
1000%. We're about to see 3 more movies exactly like Saltburn in the next 6 months. I think.
We're gonna make one.
There've already been 3 movies like Saul Burnout. They never popped off. So it's like,
Or you didn't have the actors.
So the good thing about pumping out more content is more people are getting to see movies that are more like that align with their tastes in a way. There's less like mainstream movies, like blockbuster style movies.
Christ.
Blockbuster style movies
Try to tell
don't
you.
really exist too often anymore, except for when Tom Cruise does another Mission Impossible, or where
There's just as many blockbusters now as there ever has been.
No, I
There's
think
so many-
Blockbuster's out of business.
fair point.
yeah, but blockbuster movies now are all money grabs.
I
and
disagree with that.
Less quality. Like the new Jason Statham movie
1000%.
coming out.
Oh, I mean that's Jason Statham, Liam Neeson. Those guys are literally
Yeah,
even
but
like Sylvester
Jason Statham
Stallone.
used to be what was the adrenaline movie?
Crank.
Crank,
Crank was a great movie. It's
but
all
it
fucking
still
action.
it still matches everything he's ever done.
every
yeah,
movie he
but
makes.
but now you look into the movie that he's
Crank
making.
was a great movie.
It's a
sucked.
couple.
Crank
It's a
was-
couple
Crank was
big,
good.
one-liners, and then CGI explosions, and it's like,
Shout out
is that what's a good
Transformers.
movie now?
Those are cash grabs, yes, but that's always been there. Rambo 6, Rambo 7,
Well,
like
that's my
those are
point.
always cash
They
grabs.
make
but
those movies because they're cash grabs. They're gonna
Yes.
get paid $20 million to
Shit,
put
they
out
just
something-
remade Mean Girls. That shit sucks.
the new one.
Go
I
watch
haven't
the
seen
Meg
it, but
2.
it's gonna suck. Meg 2
Meg 2 is
sucks.
awful.
The original Mean Girls is fantastic. I would never
Yeah,
watch
first
it. I would
one's
never
great.
watch another one that remakes it.
Yeah, the
We'll
remake.
rewatch that
It's gonna
one.
suck.
Yeah, I got asked to go to the movies this weekend, and we're either gonna watch Mean Girls or Beekeeper.
Yeah,
Jason Statham.
Yeah,
bad options.
and I'm like,
Bad
honestly,
options.
I don't want to see either one of those.
Are they
damn
Sign me up
movies.
for Beekeeper, bro.
I mean, out of those two, I do want to sign up for Beekeeper, but I'm like, Jesus.
Another example is Fast and Furious.
Shit.
I should have stopped after like 5 or 6.
No, they should have. Five was solid. 6 was bad. 7 was bad. 8 was bad. 9 was bad. 10, not that bad.
Was that the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Because it fucking finally wrapped it together. You're like, all right, cool. Like,
Well, I think there's another part. There's supposed to be another part of it.
oh, I don't know if I've seen 10 then. I mean, they went to space. They're fucking jumping out of a Saudi Arabian building into another building. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, I mean it's
It's
over the
not
top.
real.
I'm not saying there's not cash grabs out there. I'm just saying not every movie out there is
All the-
cash grabs. They've
all
made
the
tons of.
blockbusters.
No, I agree with Amir. I think that every movie now is going to be a cash grab. Because if you look at Harry Potter, just in itself, right? We got Harry Potter 1 through 5 before that cash grab started. Where it's
But
like,
yeah, but
okay,
that's how you're trying to complete a story.
And this
Whoa,
guy's
whoa,
calling
whoa.
from jail, and he knows this.
yeah,
Whoa.
let's split every movie into 6 parts.
The Deathly
because
Hallows
of
Part
why.
1 and Part 2 were great movies.
That's 8 books you're talking
Agreed,
about.
but they broke it out.
Why did they break it? Look at Lord of the Rings, bro.
Yeah,
Look at
those
the
movies
old Lord
were
of the
4 hours long.
masterpieces.
Exactly.
And now you look at Lord of the Rings that they remade for the older shows.
It's pretty good.
Lord of the Rings Part 1 and 2, Part 1 and 2 and 3. You have to watch like it's the same movie
What's he talking about?
that
talking
they
about?
split.
I don't know what
What are
he's
you,
talking about.
what are
Split.
you talking about? The
Rings of
Hobbit?
Power?
Or
Hobbit?
Rings of Power.
No, The Hobbit. The Hobbit they
Oh,
split.
Hobbit's
into
1, 2, and
two.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Hobbit,
they dragged
yeah,
that out a little bit.
there's a whole lot of information out there about how
The
the
same
Hobbit
with
production was awful.
Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Split.
Yeah,
Like it's all
those
about
suck,
the money.
Though. Those suck.
Yeah, those
Fantastic
are good.
Beasts was written just for movies. It was. I don't think it was anything.
I mean, if you
Other
can
than
make a
screenplay.
quality 3-hour movie, do it.
Nobody's got that time to watch
Avatar.
a
You
4-hour
just watched
movie.
4 movies today.
But that you're
You just gave us a list of 4 movies that you watched today. You can't watch.
I'm a different breed of human, dude.
No,
They
I
got you
mean-
there, bud.
nah, yeah, you sacrifice people that like quality movies for the person that'll go watch Part 1 and Part 2, and you'll make double the revenue. And it is a cash grab. I mean, like you said, Scorsese.
there's still so many good directors out there making.
I don't
good
know
stuff.
if there's so many. I think
So
there's a
many.
handful.
Name 40.
So many is like,
Good call.
yo, I want.
I mean, all right, yeah, but you got guys like James Cameron who make one movie every 5-6 years because they're long projects, and then you have a ton of other directors that fill in the space. Like there's cash grabs, yes, but there's still plenty of new directors that are always coming up. Plenty of other people trying out their ideas.
I still think Avatar is overrated.
Oh,
I've never seen it.
absolutely.
I think Avatar is
Absolutely.
way overrated.
I mean, it's a overused storyline, but again, it did things that we've never seen before, CGI wise,
I
technology
mean,
wise.
CGI wise, maybe, but like,
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's innovative.
Let's get past the Avatar
I
talk.
think both Avatar. Have you seen the second
I haven't
Avatar?
seen the second
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
not,
Okay,
not
you can't
great.
really talk shit until you see it.
Not
Second
great.
one's
Yeah,
pretty
we've
good.
seen him.
Well, actually,
It's unforgettable.
damn, unforgettable.
It's just the first one underwater.
It's not great.
And by unforgettable, I mean it's forgettable.
I wouldn't call it forgettable. Everything's forgettable just because we're flooded by content.
Is that our issue or is that?
Yes, that is a consumer issue. That's not like everyone wants more content. Everyone wants more stuff to watch, read, consume. So I think that's a society issue. That's not a.
How do you fix that?
We're
Oh,
not
there's
going
no,
to.
there's no,
We're not
There is
going
no
to.
fixing it.
There is
no fixing it now.
Is a movie based off of like what you quote it? Like, oh, is this a great movie because it's got great quotes and it was funny, or is it
No.
based off of
No,
how it made
funny
you
doesn't
feel?
matter.
It's based on whether or not I say it's a great movie.
Right.
Right.
If it has replayability, if I can
yeah, there's-
rewatch it.
There's multiple factors.
I disagree.
That's
with
what I
replayability.
consider
You ask,
a
you
good
ask all of
movie.
us. We're all gonna have 5 different reasons of
Right.
why
That's,
a movie's
that's
great.
the whole point. I think everyone has their own way how they view a movie and if it's good or not. So it's like everyone's gonna say like that movie's shit or that movie's good based off of those qualities. So it's like
Yeah, but I
do
feel
we
like
have a
the standard is there's multiple things that make a good movie good, where each one of us will individually say that one thing makes the movie good for me. So we can agree on, one movie being great, but all for different reasons. But then to the general public, all those reasons are why it's a good movie. So
For me, it's how invested I get into a character's story. Like if I'm watching a movie and I'm like, okay, this guy's believable.
So do we
I'm invested.
come up with the
Show me
movies?
something else. But if I'm like, it's some like ridiculous thing like Malibu's Most Wanted,
Great movie.
It's a funny
It's a-
movie.
yeah,
it's a shit movie.
Yeah, it's a shit
But
movie.
it
but
serves
Yeah.
a purpose.
It's
It's,
entertaining.
literally- it's made.
a funny movie, but it's
It
a
gets
shit
its goal
movie.
across. Most movies get their goal across. Like a good
I don't-
movie gets it accomplishes goal. A good comedy makes you laugh for a
Like
good 2 hours.
8 Mile. I'm invested.
Right?
I don't consider a comedy a good movie. I just consider
Yeah,
it a fun
But if
movie.
if it's a comedy and it makes you laugh, then it's achieving its goal.
No, yeah, but it's not a good movie. There's a difference between a good movie and a funny movie.
Like Austin Powers, a good movie.
A good plumber is not going to go and fix my car.
He might.
He might.
That doesn't make him a good plumber.
Doesn't make him not a good plumber.
Yeah.
Makes him also a good mechanic.
If you got issues with like water draining out of your car or something, the plumber can fix you up.
If you got fumes in there, you could probably figure that out.
All right.
Drill
You
a
guys see
fat
my
hole.
point. You guys see my point. If movies are made with a goal in mind, if it achieves that goal, that's why there's different categories in the Oscars and stuff. There's different. You got the best comedy, your best drama, your best musical, your best. All you can go down the list.
I
And
like
so-
where you're going with this.
Or if you're the Golden Globes, it's your best actor in a musical or comedy.
or a TV show.
Musical stinks, so they
Someone
shouldn't
won.
even get awards.
Who won Best Actor last night?
Cillian Murphy.
Nope.
Nope.
Best actress in a TV show, musical, or comedy.
I was wondering what the hell you were talking about in the text message. I don't remember.
And the
this.
show is The Bear.
Yeah, I know it's the bear.
Yeah, but that's in a comedy show.
Yes.
What's her name?
I don't remember her
Akia
name. That's my fault.
something.
Keela and the Bee.
No,
No,
that's
not
a good
Akiva.
show. Movie.
Movie is a good movie.
Never seen it.
Do you guys not remember the hour and a half conversation we had about you guys saying she's a bad actress and she turns around and wins a Golden Globe?
I'm not gonna back down that she's a bad actress.
Okay.
Bad actors and actresses win awards all the time.
Name
I
40.
disagree with that.
Do you follow the Oscars?
Huh?
Do you follow the Oscars?
Yes.
You know how long it
Do you
took
agree with
Leo
the
to win?
Oscars?
I mean, usually the Oscars is literally picking between 2 or 3 of like the best people out. So sometimes the underdog will win, but the fact that you guys said she's a bad actress and she wins, if she's even in the discussion,
Double
then
down.
there's a good chance that she is better than what you guys are thinking.
I'm going with my argument on Leo. It took Leo forever to win an Oscar.
It did.
He's a way better actor than her.
What did he win it for? He won it for Revenant, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Won it for Revenant.
I
And
don't
that
even know.
was-
I
that
don't even
movie
know if
sucked.
Revenant's a good movie for him to win it.
That was a pretty
But
decent movie.
I think it's
cut.
also about the competition you have that year.
That's true.
Right?
It is about
Like-
the competition.
It's literally, I think it's the same thing as like the NFL MVP. Like just because Tyreek Hill is having a monster year this year, but
It's completely different.
it's the same sort of thing. It's
The
really
MV
about
the
what you're
MV
going up against.
The MVP is a QB award.
Okay, but I'm saying if you consider movies all QBs, one
That doesn't. You're,
The best actor is a lead actor award.
yeah.
yes,
The QB.
same
The
thing.
QB.
So Leonardo DiCaprio could have been one of the best actors 8 years in a row.
I mean,
but
you
there
could-
was
you
one
could-
better actor that showed
You
up.
could pull up
once a year.
every year that he got snubbed and make an argument that his movie and his role was better.
Yeah,
My point is, I don't follow.
What did
the
she win?
awards.
Best supporting actress.
Yeah, in the TV
because she is
comedy.
a supporting actress.
Well, I mean, they were on a writer strike this year too. I mean, she sucks.
There was no competition now.
So we're calling The Bear a comedy?
It is a
It's a
comedy.
No,
yeah.
it was a TV show.
It won an award
for
for
a TV
for
show.
comedy or musical. So
Or a TV show.
it could be a musical.
Definitely
No,
not
it
a
won.
musical.
It was TV show, musical, or comedy. It wasn't a TV
it
show
was,
comedy.
It was a TV comedy or musical.
Are you sure?
Yes, that was the award.
I don't remember that.
I'm saying it's a musical. You want to know why? Because they were making music in that kitchen.
They
baby.
were.
I don't even think she's the best supporting actress in that show.
She's the best female.
Oh,
She's
Cousin.
like
Cousin is the best supporting
All right.
actor in that
it
show.
was actress.
You said actor or actress?
I didn't say actor.
I think
actress.
I said actor.
actress.
He did say actor. There's a war for both.
I only know one gender. Okay, you try to classify her as an actress. What if
one-
she doesn't identify
Well,
as
an actor
Hey,
can be an actor,
pretty
Or
woke of
female.
you.
but an actor,
Can't-
actress can be an actor,
Well, an actress can't.
but
be,
an actress
just
can only
can't
be an actress.
I don't know. Whenever Matt Hooper worked at Buca de Beppo, which we bring this topic up a lot for some reason,
Buca de Beppo was very prevalent in my life.
he was very excited that he was hired on as a hostess.
I forgot about that.
hostess. Did he think he was paving the way for
He was a
He was
hostess
paving the
with the
way.
mostest, dude. He had it
He
all.
was the hostess with the Moses. You got that right.
Right. He's always been a role model.
I did
So
watch.
do
Go ahead, Mike.
we rank TV shows the same as movies?
In what
I
terms
mean,
aspect?
they're not going to compete with each
In
other.
the same exact. So you said how invested am I in the main character was how you rank a movie.
I don't know if that's.
Accomplishes a goal is what Bryce said. Makes you laugh, makes you cry, makes you feel a certain type of way. wouldn't you say a TV show and a movie
I don't.
should be
I don't think so.
scaled,
I think
graded the same?
No,
I think a
definitely
TV
could.
show's built to have you invest into the characters, whereas a movie is more of just like the plot storyline. You
Right.
can invest if you
You
want
can-
to.
There's
or
a lot
not,
more
but
character development.
if you're not
in a TV
invested
show.
in the characters in the TV show, you're probably not invested into watching more than one season.
Yeah, I mean, you have a movie has 2 to 3 hours to build a character arc or a setting. TV shows can have 60. So there's
Yeah.
a lot more. It's a lot
Pam,
more room
Pam
to
and
grow.
Jim went 8 seasons?
I don't even know what that is.
3 or 4 seasons before they even started
Office.
dating.
Yeah, fair.
Titan.
But they started planting the
You're
seeds
saying
early
Pam
on.
is your favorite character from The Office?
Hell no.
Because
Creed.
it took 8 seasons for her to have a character.
No, I'm just saying. The
How did you get
investment
that
into
out
the
of what he
TV
just
show.
said?
The fucking spider webs over here, dude. Come on.
Are you saying Pam is your favorite character?
Yeah, Michael Scott is the best character.
Yeah,
in
come
The
on.
Office. Come on.
Michael Scott.
You
He
shouldn't.
carries it.
It should
guy.
be judged by amount of time of the show for
Michael?
a character to be like, oh, that's how I like this character.
That's not what we're saying. We're saying a TV show has more capability to build up a character
it's a
because it has so
long-term.
much more.
Meaning you
What?
judge a
It's a
TV
long-term
show
investment, yeah.
character
Based off
development
its
a little bit more.
characters.
Right, but the first episode of a TV show it's gonna hook you because you enjoy and you want to find out more about the
The
characters.
answer to your question, Mike, is no.
Yeah, you can't rate a TV show and a movie. You can't give an award for a TV show and a movie in the same category.
Dude, I didn't love Damien in Vampire Diaries until season 3.
Whoa. Haven't seen it. No spoilers.
Great show.
Okay, cool.
Come
HBO?
on, dude. Vampire Diaries came out like 12 years ago. You got time to
Probably
watch
longer
it.
than that. It's been out for a
And
while.
How long has it been out?
They already did. They did
I
the
might start it
spinoff
tonight.
and then another spinoff.
I've watched Vampire Diaries 3 times with Mike Sharp, and I've watched it twice with my wife. So
The
I've seen
Vampire
it
Diaries
5 times.
The or was the originals, and then they just did.
What was the New Orleans one?
That's the originals, and then they just did.
Originals.
Klaus's daughter has her own show too. They just did 4 seasons for her.
Wasn't Vampire Diaries? What's the other New Orleans
Blood Diaries?
vampire
Blood?
show?
True Blood.
True Blood. True Blood was pretty good.
Wait, which one was the HBO one?
True Blood.
True Blood. True Blood.
Oh,
was
okay,
good.
then yeah. I'll probably watch that one before that one.
No, Vampire
I
Diaries
only
is great.
ask because I think we should have a scale, right? Everyone comes up with their favorite reason for a TV show or movie, and then everyone judges a show like True Blood, and we'll see how different or how close we are in terms of like, okay, here's the scale of a great TV show,
So you're saying a universal scale?
right? That we develop, right? Because there isn't one.
I mean, there is one. That's essentially how they give awards out.
Dylan, just pull a random TV show, and then all 4 of us going to give a rating, and let's see how close our ratings are.
Should be a show that you guys have all seen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
So let's come up with a 5-pillar plan.
I'm not trying to. I just want to shout out numbers.
You want to do it right
Let me
now?
see it up.
Or
Yeah,
are you
just
talking about
throw out a
random-
TV show.
Can we do
Right
a random,
now.
Can we do a random ranking after that?
Random breaking.
Random ranking?
Throw out
Random
Ranking.
ranking.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
like the
leaves
random
in the
rankings are
yard.
fun.
Yeah, they're kind of fun, right?
They are fun. I like the random rankings.
Come on, dude. You're ruining the book.
All right, I'll throw one
in my
out.
book.
It's always sunny in
You
Philly.
can't throw one out. You're already going to have a number in mind.
I do.
He's never seen it.
Okay,
I've only seen
I'm
some
saying we're gonna be hard pressed to find a TV show that we've all seen.
I
I
don't think
disagree
so.
with that.
Friends.
Okay,
Never
Walking
seen it.
Dead.
Don't- oh boy, Walking Dead.
Never seen
The
it.
first 4 seasons.
Hold on, and again, this is a loaded question because are we talking about
Correct.
a particular season? We're talking about all 6,
Totality.
7
The
seasons?
show as a whole.
Totality
show
of the
as a
show.
whole.
Okay, the show as a whole, Walking Dead.
No,
One,
he hasn't seen that.
one out of all of my I don't know what my categories are, but
He hasn't seen it. Don't even rank it.
We're not doing multiple categories.
if you're talking about totality,
Bad segment.
Totality.
All
one
I'm
score.
saying, okay, it's this.
I like
Besides the point.
Dingman's idea. Give us 5 shows. We'll rank them in order, and we all have to agree on the rankings.
Random ranking, yeah.
Random
Or give
ranking.
us 5 or 6. 6 or something.
Give us 100.
Okay, yeah, let's do 100.
We got time.
I think
Are we
we've been
doing-
throwing 40 out a lot lately.
Are we doing
so-
blind ranking?
Yeah, blind ranking.
Blind
so,
ranking.
So you don't know what the next one is. You
Done.
don't know
Shows.
if you take 5. Or if you put number 1, can't change it. That's it, and we all have to agree. Or majority rules. Majority
Majority
rules.
rules. Cool. Done.
Doyle rules.
all right, Ozark,
5.
We're doing 6
5 or,
or
6?
5
5
shows,
5 shows. I'm gonna say 4.
I'm gonna go 4.
I like 4.
Yeah, 4.
4.
4,
Easy.
4.
Yep.
Should I stick with
Don't you suck and
Yo,
fucking
just
say.
throw out
If
random. Just
dramas?
random.
Should I go
you
with
say
random?
Teletubbies, it's on, dude. One.
Dude, you guys are putting me on the spot for TV shows.
Name
You're the
shows.
TV
dude.
guy.
I know what I like, and I'm just going to say
Parks
what
and
I like.
Rec.
And
That's
that's
fine.
probably not what I should do. I like Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec, I'll give 3.
I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes, so
2.
I'll give it 3.
3.
so we'll
Okay,
go.
well, the
we'll
3.
go
Majority rules 3.
3. What are you gonna say?
5.
Yeah,
Well,
Parks
they
and
gotta
Rec
go
is
3
pretty
then.
good. It's no office.
Yeah,
Succession.
Never seen.
never seen it, but I hear it's pretty good. So we'll
Possession
go
is
5.
very good.
5.
I guess 2. The fuck? Like,
Yeah, I think 2. 2 makes sense for me on this.
All right,
Mike
Oggero?
Gerald.
2
Game
or
of
5?
Thrones.
No, 2
No.
or
You
5.
Fucking idiot! You gotta go 2 or 5.
This guy.
Oh, I don't count
He
for this.
wasn't-
I've
he
never
wasn't-
seen Succession.
He didn't
Okay,
give a
either,
number
either-
for anything.
either have we,
All right.
either me or Sharp.
All right,
5.
I'll pull that one out then,
All
since most of you haven't seen it. Game of Thrones, we'll say that.
1.
1.
Never seen it. 5.
God damn, Damon.
I mean, the problem is risking doesn't
1 it
say
is.
Breaking Bad, and that's the only
I
show
wouldn't put Breaking Bad above Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones the best.
Game of Thrones is 1.
True Detective season 1.
2.
Oh,
5.
Show as a whole. Show as a whole.
This is
2.
but each season is a new show. So.
That's a different one because
5.
it's its own.
hold on.
Never
Did we
seen it.
did we
5.
say 2 already? Succession? Fuck.
No,
Yeah, we did.
he took
No,
it
he took
Succession.
Succession.
Oh,
bad.
then I'm doing True Detective 2. That was a great.
Yeah,
that was
True
a great
Detective season 1 is
season.
incredible. That should be a movie.
All right, so far we got Game of Thrones 1,
True Detective 2.
True Detective 2,
Parks and Rec.
Parks
3.
and Rec 3,
Ozark's 4.
Ozark 4.
Well,
So
This
don't
one's
give
5.
us a 5. You
Doesn't
should
matter.
already
It's
have this
already a
list
5.
built.
I mean, you should already have the list built.
Right.
Yeah, you should have the list, Bill, but
My
Breaking Bad.
1,000-pound sister.
But Breaking Bad.
My 2,000 pound sisters.
You guys put Breaking Bad at 5, huh?
Damn,
you guys
we
feel good with that?
Yep.
Come on, man. I guess,
you guys put Game of Thrones over Breaking Bad?
yes.
You guys went out and put Game of Thrones at number 1 as a whole.
Yes.
You don't think that the last 3 seasons?
Last one season.
The last
was
no,
it's
the last season.
It's last
Last
2.
2.
It's the last. It's the last 2.
Honestly,
for
Isn't
sure.
Battle of the Bastards in the
That's
the
season
second to
6.
last?
Season
That's season
is-
6. That's great.
Bro.
You don't think
Yeah.
the last
Yeah, it's
whole
really good.
seasons?
Yeah.
Put it in
Yeah.
the number 2 spot at least.
Yeah,
Listen,
he was saying 3.
If they would have the last season, that fight scene, if they would just put a little brightness in it so you could see it, we'd be talking different story
Nobody
lines.
gives a shit
It
about
had-
the brightness of
It
that.
had more.
Oh, dude,
it had more
That's
issues.
It
that's fine.
ruined the
it's
fucking.
dark.
No.
It's dark. That's fine.
There was a lot
That's
bigger
the
issues.
culmination of the whole show. They're fighting the White
Night
Walkers.
King.
That's the culmination of the
Here's
whole
the thing.
show.
Here's the thing.
and you
Same
can't
action,
see
same
anything.
plot line, same story. Make it a little brighter. Still would have been shit.
It was,
No, it
No,
wasn't.
it was a great
if they filmed that last fight, how Nope filmed in the dark, it would be a 10 out of 10 season ender. Like,
Nope. Filled in.
The
The
movie
movie
Nope.
Nope. This guy
I
doesn't
know the
even
movie
fucking
Nope.
stick to the
I know the
script,
movie
dude.
Nope, but what do you mean in the dark?
Nope filmed in the dark. So they filmed one camera in daytime, one camera in nighttime, so that when they actually show the dark scenes in the movie, it's not dark. You can see everything. Go watch the movie Nope because you haven't seen
I've
it.
watched.
Nope.
I've watched Nope. I've watched Nope. But
I'll watch
Listen,
it.
the brightness doesn't
I don't
has
remember.
nothing to do with how good the show was.
Right.
The last 2 seasons sucked. That's why I said, are you putting that over Breaking Bad?
yes, I still would.
Because overall, those 2 seasons brought the show down below Breaking Bad for me. Breaking Bad didn't decline like that.
I think I could find more bad episodes of Breaking Bad than there are bad episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but we're rating the show overall.
Right. Exactly.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm rating the show overall. There's more
going
good
on here?
episodes of Game of Thrones that make it a better show overall than there are good episodes. Well, not maybe good episodes because there's different counts.
To be honest, I
I
was
don't know
just
what
thinking
happened, dude.
earlier today, if I can go back to the time of when Game of Thrones was airing in its prime, and just the excitement I had for
Yeah.
TV in general, just to sit down on a whatever day it came out on and remember, to be
Exactly.
honest, and
Sundays.
just
We used to have watch parties. It was awesome.
yeah, I know.
It's the only show in history right now, for in my lifetime, for me at least, that's made me say, "Oh my God, I can't wait until next Sunday to see what's gonna happen next." And I didn't even watch the show.
I was kind of like
Until
that with
season
Heroes.
I was like that with the following.
Following was good. Heroes got that for me.
Heroes was
Honestly?
everything was on Netflix. I never watched it.
I'm segueing here, but growing up, my parents were big Desperate Housewives fan, and I was watching Desperate Housewives at like 11, 12 years old. It's kind of a great show. It's a great show.
Hey, we can just segue right out of
You
this.
know the door's up.
Jesus
I'm just saying.
Christ, dude.
You're watching Vampire Diaries. I don't think Desperate Housewives is that much worse than Vampire
100%
Diaries.
is.
Desperate Housewives was intense.
Dylan, do you think Breaking Bad is better than Game of Thrones?
Oh, as a whole, as a complete story, yes.
Thank you.
It just had a better ending.
As a complete story, yes.
What do you mean? That's the issue that people have with Game of Thrones.
Well, yes, I agree.
The last 2 seasons,
I didn't like Breaking Bad.
they made it up and rushed it, and it
I agree.
didn't flow, and it just kind of.
The peaks were much higher for me in Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad.
I don't think it ever peaked in Breaking Bad. It just kept going up and then ended.
Her. You killed her.
Oh, Bryn Martell,
Yeah.
the Viper.
Say it. Say it.
That scene, my gosh, unbelievable.
He
Okay.
fucking pops his head.
Well, you know,
Spoilers.
And then he goes, I raped her. Yeah, that's great.
we all agree it's very subjective. We all find things we like.
No.
We see things differently.
You're wrong. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we all
But I'd
agree
like to
Bryce is
start-
wrong.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
I
Nah, just kidding,
only
Bryce.
asked
You're right.
for the scale, right? Because everyone has their own standard, and I'd love to have a show that we all watch together from first episode to see your standard.
You know what a great show is? Ted Lasso.
Great show.
Great show.
Great show. Shorzy?
Accomplishes
Great show.
its goal perfectly. But you're going to compare Ted Lasso to Shorzy? You can't do that.
No, I just said it was a great show.
Yeah, I know. That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
have Apple
but
TV.
I'm going against
those Apple
Jared's
TV
points.
shows.
Shorzy
Yeah.
is
Hulu.
not.
Ted
Ted
Lasso
Lasso
is.
is.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, must watch.
I'll lend you my Apple TV. Yeah, Barry's
Of
great.
course. Yeah, there's the last season.
Started
sucked.
it.
Bear was okay.
Didn't really feel like
Last
watching
season
it
sucked.
after
Bill
first few
Hader's
episodes.
a very good actor.
See, this guy doesn't watch shows, so it's hard to come up with a scale.
See,
No, you guys can come up with a scale. It's the majority rules.
That's
I-
why Dingman's better
Yeah,
at
but
movies
the
than I am.
point is
Waste too much
to-
time watching shows.
use it to rate a show we've all seen.
Rule number 6.
Nah, there's no rule.
Don't
number
worry
6.
about me.
Oh shit.
I worry about myself.
I think everyone has their own individual reason, right? And then everyone can pick a show for all of us to watch collectively.
No.
I love IMDb.
Is that another Nazi thing or?
I try not to IMDb because then I get shown reviews, and I don't like having my opinion swayed.
Yeah, I don't give any
Yeah,
reviews.
just don't look at the
credit these
reviews.
days.
I mean, it has a number star underneath the picture when you click on it.
I
so-
will say, like, if I check Rotten
just don't look at
Tomatoes, I value the audience score more than the critic score. But if both scores are bad, I won't watch it. If there's like a 60 to 70 audience score and a 30 critic score, I'll probably watch
Hey,
it.
build your own opinion, dude.
Yeah, what
I
the
do.
fuck?
Yeah,
I
out
do.
of 10.
Obviously not.
Guys, I
do.
do have something to say.
We talked about how filtering out content because too much
Washington
content.
sucks.
That's like
I
the
got-
basic filter.
I got something to say. We've been doing this show for a long time now, a couple months. Finally have to come clean. We're not making the playoffs.
Who isn't?
The Vikings are out.
Oh, man.
You mean those stinkers?
We didn't make the playoffs. We were cheated.
Hey, you know who did make the
We're
playoffs?
cheated. You lost
The sucking ears.
7 games.
We're the best team in football still. I'm holding strong on that. Well,
You know who's going to beat the Eagles?
The sucking ears.
You know who's going to get ramrodded by the 49ers?
The sucking ears.
I can agree with all those points.
sad to say, the Vikings are not going to be in the postseason. So really, viewership's going to be down. We're going to have to wait a long 6 months to see us
Going
back
into
again.
a seasonal depression.
Yep.
Shows canceled for 6 months. We'll be back next season.
I mean, honestly, at least we didn't finish last in our division, which was close.
Who did?
The Bears.
The Bears.
And we tied them, honestly. we stink, dude.
Oh no! You guys
Yeah.
gonna have Justin Jefferson on the team next season?
Yeah, dude, we're paying. I told you, we're paying $35 million a year.
I got a feeling. I genuinely can see this happening. You're going to trade Justin Jefferson to the Jets
There is zero
for.
chance.
You're going to get Garrett Wilson, and possibly
Why would we trade Justin Jefferson for Garrett Wilson?
because you're not going to be able to pay Justin.
Why would the
Jefferson.
Jets
Garrett
trade?
Wilson? Garrett Wilson wants out of the Jets. He said that was this year
doesn't?
was the worst
Yeah.
year of his life.
All right, so if we trade,
He was injured for 10 games.
if we trade, the,
He was injured for 7 games.
He was in for 7 games. He had a bad quarterback for
so is,
18.
so is Justin
17.
Jefferson. He put up 1,000 yards.
No, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if we trade him to the Jets, just go ahead and fire everybody in the organization. He's the best player on the team. It's not even close.
What are you,
the
the,
best player
what are you,
on
the
the team. That doesn't
Panthers?
mean
You're going to
keep
trade
him.
Christian McCaffrey?
Devontae Adams is the best player on the Packers. They got rid of him.
I got rid of Aaron Rodgers too.
Exactly.
They had depth,
And then they made the playoffs.
Devontae Adams was in what, year 9 of his NFL career?
It don't matter.
Justin's been in the league for 4
It
years.
don't matter. He's not happy. He's not happy with it. He's
happy.
pissed off on the sideline.
Hey, 35 million a year will make you happy.
Yeah, $35 million is gonna make you happy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kirky come back.
I'll see him go to Cincinnati before he goes to New York.
No, Cincinnati wouldn't go for him. Jamar Chase ain't happy either, so we'll see.
We're gonna trade up, get a quarterback.
Cincinnati's got a great wide receiver room.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
they're gonna have what? No.
You heard it here first. We're the number 1 team in football next year. That's all it is. Number 1.
You heard it here first.
Hey, I saw the Bucks cap space next season, 48 mil.
We're in nice shape.
Yeah, we got $35 million. It's all going to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
We're done.
You're not paying Kirk Cousins. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we're gonna pay him $28 million.
What's your draft pick?
We're number 10, 11. We're number 11.
You're probably not gonna get a quarterback.
Yeah, we will. What are you talking about? There's like 7 quarterbacks going in the first round.
Not
This
anyone
year.
worth having, though, is my point.
What do you mean?
Who are you gonna get?
Probably Bo Nix. I really don't like Bo Nix.
Yeah, I wouldn't get Bo Nix.
Uh,
I wouldn't be excited about Bo Nix.
Jaden Daniels gonna go like 3.
Really?
Caleb's gonna go 1 or 2.
Caleb's going 1 or 2. Drake May's going
Drake
in the top
May's
5.
going probably 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
1 or 2.
I think Jaden Daniels going. Jaden Daniels might actually fall to
Then you got Penix is gonna go in top 10. Bo Nix.
Who out of those guys would you want?
Probably Jaden Daniels. If I could get Jaden Daniels.
I think that's
but-
realistic.
That's LSU quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll take Penix. Boys.
I'd take Penix too if he could put some fucking points up in the goddamn national championship game. You're
He's
losing
about
me
to.
money, you scumbag.
He's about to.
All right, I love you.
The drive.
I love you. I take back everything I said.
And if we win, take Penix Jr., number 11. All right, boys. I think that's it for this week's podcast. It's going to be Mikey, the big bad bulldog, signing off. Brucey, the cool guys, no glasses, hanging out. Amir, the Zin Daddy. Tyler, Dingy Bats. We got Dylan on the 1s and 2s. And I don't know if our mystery guest is still here, but we'll say, see you later, Megajero.
See you later.
Later. Name any movie with The Rock that was good.
Jumanji.
Ooh, the rundown.
I did like Jumanji.
Jumanji was great.
What's up
What
with
do
you?
Jumanji was really good.
Jumanji?
Jumanji
I like Jumanji.
with Robin Williams? Really good.